What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about quarterback Desmond Ridder. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned, today's video, I do want to talk about quarterback Desmond Ridder and why the Atlanta Falcons have a golden opportunity with Desmond Ridder at the quarterback under his rookie contract. Currently, you guys know that Desmond Ridder is going into his first season as the starter. He was drafted last season by our Atlanta Falcons, and I really feel like the Falcons have a golden opportunity to possibly win a championship. Why Desmond Ridder is currently under his rookie contract. If you look at teams like the Seattle Seahawks, who had Russell Wilson, when they won their Super Bowl, he was on his rookie contract. So they were able to allocate a lot of their funds to other parts of their team, like the Legion of Boom and that defense that they had with guys like Bobby Wagner, with guys like Michael Bennett, with guys like Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas. And then you had on the offense guys like Marshawn Lynch, who had a nice contract with the Seattle Seahawks because they weren't paying Russell Wilson a ton of money because he wasn't a first-round pick. You also look at the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow. Even though they didn't win the Super Bowl, he did have a Super Bowl appearance under his rookie contract, and they were able to bring in defensive help, sign guys like Trey Hendrickson on that defense, sign guys like Jesse Bates, who they had, who's now an Atlanta Falcon. They were able to, bring in, sign their wide receivers, Tyler Boyd. They drafted Jamar Chase. They drafted T. Higgins. So they had a lot of talent on that team, and they were able to pretty much put a lot of their money, allocate a lot of their money to that defense and to that offensive line. If you look at a lot of different teams, when quarterbacks are on their rookie contract, I really feel like that's a great opportunity to win and win now. And I really feel like the Falcons have a golden opportunity right now with Desmond Ridder on his rookie deal. Of course, Desmond Ridder hasn't taken any snaps just yet as the start of this season, so we still have to find out if he's the franchise guy. But I really feel like we do have a ready-made team to win now because we were able to go out and spend money and pretty much bolster the defense in the trenches and go in and bring in a lot of talent in the secondary. We were able to basically clear all of that cap space and bring in guys to help Desmond Ridder win now. And I really feel like this is an important time for our Atlanta Falcons in the next 3 years. Why Desmond Ridder is still under his rookie deal. I really feel like this is the blueprint to possibly get this Atlanta Falcons team back to the Super Bowl. If you look at the Philadelphia Eagles last year with Jalen Hurts, who got a big contract this offseason. Last season, the Eagles team was really, really stacked. He had a lot of talent on defense. They had guys like Darius Slay on that defense. They had guys like Fletcher Cox, but then they had Javon Hargraves, who they brought in, who they weren't able to afford to pay this offseason because they gave Jalen Hurts that big contract. But they built their team pretty much, the A.J. Browns of the world at that wide receiver position. They drafted Devontae Smith. So they had a lot of talent on that offensive line and on that defense. They were able to go out and sign or trade for Gardner Johnson from the Saints for the Eagles. So, their team was really, really loaded last year, but that's because Jalen Hurts was on that rookie deal. So I really feel like at this time, while the Falcons still have Desmond Ridder under this rookie contract, we're in a window where it's very important that we capitalize on our opportunity. The Cincinnati Bengals, they missed out on their opportunity 2 years ago when they was in the Super Bowl against the Rams with Joe Burrow on his rookie deal. And now they're going to have to give him a big contract, which means they're probably not going to be able to keep their three-headed monster with those wide receivers together. Unless Joe Burrow takes a discount on his contract, they're probably not going to be able to keep Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon. They're going to have to end up eventually start to break up that team because of the quarterback getting that large contract. So I really feel like while the Falcons have this opportunity where we have guys like Drake London, we have guys like Kyle Pitts who's going to be needing to get paid soon after his rookie deal. While we have all of these guys, the Bijan Robinsons of the world that are currently on these rookie deals, I really feel like it's important that the Falcons capitalize on our opportunity to win a Super Bowl. If we even go back to our 2016 team, our 2016 Atlanta Falcons, we missed our opportunity with winning a Super Bowl when we had our young defensive players on rookie contracts. We had guys like Devontae Freeman on the offense that was on a rookie deal. We had Tevin Coleman, which was our two-headed monsters in the backfield. They both were on their rookie deals and rookie contracts in 2016. And then mainly a lot of our key players on the defense, the Deion Jones of the world, the Devondre Campbells, Keanu Neal, all of those guys were all on their rookie contracts at the time when we went to the Super Bowl. And we were able to build that team the way that we built it because we had those guys on their rookie deal, and those guys balled out while they were still on their rookie contract. So once we had to pay guys like Deion Jones, we weren't able to keep the Devondre Campbells. We weren't able, Keanu Neal ended up getting injured, but we weren't able to pay him. We had guys even later on down the road like Foye Aluakhan, who we couldn't pay because we basically had a lot of our money allocated to Matt Ryan. We had a lot of money allocated to Julio Jones. And then we end up paying Devontae Freeman. So we really didn't have the money to spread the money out. So I really think right now, while we have Desmond Ridder on this rookie deal, I really think that the time is now for the Atlanta Falcons to make that playoff push and make that Super Bowl push. This season, I really think that the Falcons have a chance to make a deep playoff run. I don't want to put too much pressure on Desmond Ridder in his first year as a starter, whether we make a deep playoff push or not. I just really think in the next 3 years, while he's under this rookie contract, we definitely have to capitalize on our opportunities, because once you have to pay the quarterback and once they take those that big portion of your salary up, it's really, really hard to bring in talent on the defensive side of the ball. And I really feel like this year they did a good job of drafting on the offensive side, drafting guys like Bijan, drafting Kyle Pitts, and drafting Drake London in the last 3 drafts that could be difference makers playing on rookie deals. And I think we did a good job of loading up on the defense. If you look at our defensive line, we were able to go out and get a Calais Campbell. We were able to go out and get a David Onyemata. We were able to pay Jesse Bates that big contract because Cincinnati couldn't afford to pay him, being that they're going to have to pay Joe Burrow. So we were able to bring in the guys, while we still have Desmond Ridder on this rookie deal, but we have some other contracts coming down the pipe. Like we're going to have to pay A.J. Terrell. We paid Grady Jarrett already. But if one of these young defensive players end up balling out, we got to capitalize on even those guys that are currently young players like the Arnold Ebiketis. We may eventually down the road have to pay him if he ends up breaking out. But I really feel like it's important while you have some of these guys on these cheaper deals and these rookie contracts, if you're able to win a Super Bowl while you have them on a rookie contract, that's always a plus. Yes, there have been teams that have won outside of having a quarterback on a rookie deal. Like if you look at the Matthew Staffords, when he went to the Rams, they went all in for that one season where they traded for Von Miller. They had Jalen Ramsey, and they paid a lot of players to come play on that Rams team, but they weren't able to sustain that roster. If you look at that Rams roster now, it's completely different. They no longer have Von Miller. They no longer have Jalen Ramsey. So the teams that go all in for one season, usually those teams don't have sustained success as far as winning. But if you have a team where you're developing players, which I think the Falcons have went about this the correct way, to develop their own talent and then bring in a couple key veterans here and there, I really feel like you have a chance to, do some big things. So I really think that it's important while the Falcons have Desmond Ridder on this rookie deal to continue to bolster the defense, continue to add offensive weapons while you still have him on this cheaper deal. Because once that 3-year this rookie deal is up, you're going to have to pay Desmond Ridder, especially if he's a guy that comes in and wins, over the next 3 seasons. If he's a guy that's able to win a lot of games, you're going to have to end up giving him a big contract. And trust me, he's going to want a big contract just for the mere fact that he wasn't a first-round pick. So Desmond Ridder is similar to a Dak Prescott when he first came in and was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. We really have a huge discount right now at the quarterback position with Desmond Ridder. So if we're able to capitalize, similar to a Russell Wilson with Seattle, if we can capitalize while he's on this rookie deal, I really feel like it's important that we win in the next couple years and we continue to build this team the correct way. But I do think that Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith, I know that they have a plan, which Arthur Blank talked about in his press conference, that they're on year 3 of that 3-year plan that they laid out for him when they were hired. But I really think that this is a huge chance for the Falcons while they have Desmond Ridder, who I really think will be eventually a franchise quarterback. This is a huge chance for us to possibly win a Super Bowl while he's still on the rookie contract and while we have time to still allocate those funds elsewhere other than in that quarterback position. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think about Desmond Ridder. Do you think he will be the quarterback of the future? Do you think we can win a Super Bowl within the next 3 years? I really think that the Falcons have a chance within this 3-year window while he's under this rookie contract to definitely get the job done. But with that being said, this has been your boy Jew. I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace, and hit that subscribe button.